Hey everybody, it's Chris Caputo, founder of KC Mixers and More. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. And in this video today, I'm going to answer the #1 most frequently asked question I've been getting. Chris, what is KC Mixers and More? Well, I'm so glad you asked because I'm going to take a few minutes. I'm going to talk a little bit about it, share exactly what this is, what we're doing, and where we're going. And if you're watching this right now, I so appreciate all the positive encouragement and messages I've been getting from those in the community. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. I mean, it really, really does, because this is kind of like the iPod. When Steve Jobs got so frustrated with CDs and compact discs, and he's like, there's just got to be a better way to kind of and leverage technology and bring all this stuff together. And now we have smartphones. Now, you know, the whole landscape has changed because Steve Jobs had an idea, and he got some really great people around him who saw what he was doing and wanted to help. And that's kind of my passion. I love seeing how to improve things, especially when it's in my own life. And I just want to share the stories. And if I can help some people along the way, fantastic. So let's get to it. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is what is the vision of KC Mixers and More, okay? The vision, it's very, very simple, okay? It's actually right here. It's right before, well, let me point to it. It's right here, this picture. When I saw this thing, holy cow, I said, yes, that's it right there. That is exactly what we're trying to capture. Look at that picture. I mean, you have the hands and the heart coming together with light coming through the center, and people's hands all in a crowd, all connected, going in one direction together. I don't know if it's a concert or a gathering or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just the vibe. It's just the image that this thing portrays. It's powerful. And really, if I were to break this down and communicate this as simply as I could, the vision is helping people. And how do we help people? Well, in my own life, what I was able to do is I had to go through a journey and a process. And if I were to break that down in 3 simple ways, 3 simple key pieces, it would look like this. The vision is to help people know their heart, know your heart, know your tribe, and know your mission. Okay, Chris, that's pretty, like, what is he talking about and all that stuff? Well, I just want to let you guys know below this video, I have some more notes for you. So everything's all laid out for you. You can take time, read it. I won't go into great detail right now because I want to be really brief with this video, but the bottom line is that when people are single and you kind of, maybe if you're 30s, 40s, and 50s, sometimes you come out of divorce, sometimes you're widowed, sometimes you've been single and you've been in and out of long-term relationships. It's a transition. It's not easy in the 21st century. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'd been out of the dating scene for years, and it was overwhelming coming back, and I didn't know how to handle a lot of it with online dating and all of profiles and going to bars again. It was hard. It was really hard. So we're going to talk a lot about that here in what we do here. So that's the first thing. The first thing is the vision. It's this picture right here. It's a movement of people, because I got to tell you guys something. There's nowhere in Kansas City where in the media or in blogs or that are focusing on this. Like in the newspapers, there's nothing. So there you go. Here we are. Okay, second thing we're going to do is I'm going to talk about the mission, okay? Second thing being the mission. And what we're going for here is there's 3 words that are going to kind of coolest, funnest, and most edutaining. Okay, Chris, that's pretty arrogant. That's pretty, and then let me address that for a second. You'll see it all over our banners. Now, here's the thing. If what we're doing, in my mind, I don't want it to be boring. I don't want it to be lame, and I don't want it to be not have good content. I don't, we're going to pack up and go home. If we can't be fun and cool and edutaining, then that's it. We're going home and we're not doing this. So it's a pretty high standard. We're setting the bar pretty high here, because you know what? It's good to level up. It's good to play big. I played small for so many years, and I'm not doing that anymore. And wherever you're at right now, thank you for watching this, and I just encourage you to continue to move forward in your journey, okay? And what we're here to do is to make this fun. Not only fun, but educational as well, because, see, my background was in counseling and therapy for many years, and I helped relationships and all that stuff. And And I found this forum and this technology, and I said to myself, you know what? I want to help people again. I want to help them navigate the KC singles dating scene. I want to just give away the things that I've learned. And if I can help some people along the way, fantastic. Okay, so that is the mission for us, our team. Coolest, funnest, most entertaining. Okay, cool? All right, nice. All right, now how do we execute that? How do we execute that in this 21st century internet, the dating scene where we go to places and meet people? Well, there's two pieces that we want to serve you. And the first one is what I'm calling offline events. Okay. Now people have asked me, Chris, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing two things. One was we're going to have paid events. Okay. Now some people may balk at this, be like, you know what? I don't want to pay any money. I get it. I totally understand. But here's the thing. I would have loved to have, I would have paid 10, 15, 20 bucks for an experience to meet a whole bunch of singles where we're doing stuff together. Because you know what? A lot of the places where I would go, we would go and sit and hang out and talk. And I mean, clearly I'm an extroverted, outgoing guy. I'll go up and talk to you. I'll be fine. I mean, I can handle it. It's not a problem. But there's so many of my friends who are introverted. They're not as, I don't know what the word is. They're not as engaging and in a public setting. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, I love introverts. I don't understand introverts, but I love them so much. They are my greatest friends. They are people that I am so attracted to because they kind of give me things that see things from other perspective. But what about leveling the playing field? So I've been exposed to some things where if you go to just some casual hangouts and you got to get up, you got to make it happen. Well, what if we had an opportunity where we'd help level the playing field for everybody, so everyone can be engaged through icebreakers, through doing some fun, creative, interactive games. And you know what? This takes effort. This takes work. And you know, there's value. People will pay for things that there's value for. So I have no apologies for that. So we're going to have small events, about 30 to 60 people. And also we're going to have larger mixer events where I am going to be partnering up with other people who love to provide entertainment, whether it's live music, bands, local venues, theatrical, improvisational folks that have creative talent. I have relationships with these folks, and I'm going to be inviting them in to entertain us, but also to help us to meet in a way that we used to do a long time. You remember that old school when you were in high school and you just knew what was going on at the parties and what was going on in the neighborhood, and then came the marriages and the weddings, and then came the first children, and these were all events that you did together with community. But with me, when I was in my late 30s, early 40s, I had to make this happen. I mean, I had to go out there and either it was bars, movies by myself, or some friends who were married that didn't quite, they've been out of it for so long, and I was trying to explain it to them, and they loved me, but they couldn't, you know. So anyway, okay, so we got, and then here's the second part. We're also going to have free casual meetup gatherings, which I totally love. But the piece of that, they will also have some interactive pieces to it. So it's not totally casual and just a free-for-all where everyone's got to try and figure it out. We want to make it as low energy, not low energy, that's not the right word, but as relaxed, as casual as possible, where the paid events are going to be a little more high energy and more challenging, a little more interactive and fun. And the other kinds of events are going to come from people who, Chris, I just want to go do this. And Chris, I just want to go do that. And I'm going to say, awesome. We want to resource you and help you to make that happen. Okay, so that's the deal with offline events. Okay, here's the next one. The other kind of events we're going to have are online events. Now, Chris, what does that mean? You're going to do a live webcast? Yes, we are. And also there's a Facebook page? Yes. We are going to be doing, some of you have been seeing the videos out there with my co-host Jill, who's doing a great job. And we're just shooting some stuff, having some fun. But guys, we're going live. We're going to be having live interactive forums. We're going to be having interviews, Q&As, just fun stuff. We're going to be doing shenanigans. It's going to be a good time. And we're going to put announcements out there for you to come and be a part of it and let your voice be heard. Share your voice. Be a part of the story. Be a part of this picture right here. Jump in. The water's fine. Also, we're going to have a Facebook page. And on that Facebook page is going to be things that are happening in real time. We're posting some great content. We'll be giving, hopefully you guys will be commenting And I want to interact with you. I want to see what it is that you guys are thinking and feeling and what's going on in Kansas City. So, okay, so two things. Live webcasts will be shown every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And well, not every Wednesday, every other Wednesday. We're going to do 2 shows a month. And then we've got a live Facebook page and based to KC Mixers and More. Isn't that cool? Okay, so let's wrap this up. Here is my invitation to you, okay? I want to see as many people as possible to connect and select what works for you. Let me say that again. I want you to connect. I want you to help one another. You know, in me helping other people find what they want, I ended up actually getting what I needed, and I found myself. I was able to find my heart. I was able to find my tribe. I was able to find my mission by just connecting people and investing in them. And I didn't, and some of them I know for years, some of them I didn't know. So, you know, part of our vision and mission, guys, is for you to have that friends first attitude where you're building relationships. And you know what happens? You're going to meet a friend who's going to connect you with their friends. And then whether you're looking for romance, whether you're looking for business connections, whether you're looking for relationships and great friendships and more communities and more people to meet, it'll just happen organically by just putting yourself out there. And we want to set the table for you to make this easy. Hey, look, we understand you guys aren't going to love everything. You're not going to like all this. You like some of this and some of that. That's great. Eat from the buffet table. Whatever we're going to serve to you, whether it's online or offline, jump in. I invite you to do that. So with that, hey guys, I'm Chris Caputo. I am founder of KC Mixers and More, helping KC single professionals learn how to successfully navigate the dating scene. Have a fantastic day. I'm so glad you're here. Keep the comments coming. I appreciate the encouragement, and I'll talk to you soon. We'll see you on the other side. And by the way, comments below. You got the notes here, so go ahead and comment and let me know what you think. And I look forward to seeing you at our live events, and I look forward to talking to you online. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.